Hey guys and gals, Blue Life here. It's about 3 a.m. and I just got back from seeing the Avengers. So, this was my first movie-going experience where, after the film ended, the audience actually applauded. And that goes to tell you right there that this movie is really something special. For Marvel to have crafted this film universe with all the movies that came before leading up to Avengers is really a massive undertaking, and one that I think DC should really try and do with their characters. But, you know, this is just every comic book fan's dream. I mean, if you think about any team-up like this, like the Avengers or Justice League, they're really crossovers. And I think a lot of people just really can't get enough of crossovers, because when you take these big personalities, especially like superheroes, these big personalities, and put them together, for them to clash off of each other, it's a lot of fun to watch. So they got all the actors from their previous films to reprise their roles in here, all except Edward Norton, of course, from The Incredible Hulk, for various reasons I won't get into. But Mark Ruffalo replaced him, and I kind of like his Bruce Banner better. I mean, he has been through a lot of things, and it really changed his perspective on some things. And he seems to be kind of a tiny bit more lighthearted, and not so much kind of brooding. But really, I think this is the best version of the Hulk that we've gotten in a film. I mean, the visual effects on it just look fantastic, and this is actually the first time that an actor has portrayed Bruce Banner and the Incredible Hulk, because Mark Ruffalo actually did motion capture for the Incredible Hulk, and I think it worked out well. I mean, it does look, Hulk's motions look fairly fluid, and just overall the special effects for Hulk and for the rest of the film are just fantastic. The screenplay for this film was written by Joss Whedon. He also directed it as well. And if that name doesn't sound familiar, well, it really should, because he created Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Dollhouse, Firefly, and he just recently did Cabin in the Woods. And so, I mean, he's well known in the cult circle. He did Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog, so I mean, he's fairly well known to geeks. But it was a fantastic choice to get him to write and direct this, because Joss Whedon's a comic book fan. He's written for comics before, so he knows these characters very well. And he wrote a very tight script on this, and just really funny too. There are a ton of jokes in this that honestly had the crowd that I was with laughing and clapping at stuff, and honestly we're clapping and laughing so hard that we missed some lines. So yeah, just really funny. A lot of nice action scenes in this as well. I mean, if you're an action film fan, you're definitely going to love this. I would say maybe one problem with this is that once the movie does get going, it really doesn't let up. And there are quite a few characters to deal with on this, so it does cut back and forth a lot, and it does go very quickly. So this is definitely a film that you'll want to go see really 2 to 3 times, I think, because you're going to go back to it and you're going to realize that, hey, you missed that joke or you missed this scene. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going and seeing it. I probably am. So yeah, go see the Avengers right now. It's just a fun, entertaining summer flick that I think you're gonna love. I mean, comic book fans certainly will get a kick out of it more than people that aren't familiar with the characters. But even if you haven't really read the comics or haven't really seen the previous films, I think you'll enjoy it. It certainly does help to be familiar with those, but you'll probably still enjoy it. So, fantastic film.